immediately. And actually, what's this text? There, I'm adding a text box real quick. Properties. May not respond to chat immediately. Alright, there we go. So the houses are mostly done. But yeah, I need more wood. I planted a forest right next to the housing. And all of it must go. Because I'm making way for even more housing. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I do need to go window mode. Okay, I can just jump to that tree. So, I'm just gonna go this one. Oh, my inventory is filled with beds, that's why I can't pick up that apple. Too bad I can't pick up an apple. I have so many others at home. Actually, I think I only have 18. Why do I play so much better on my actual laptop keyboard than on an external keyboard? This one's actually, I feel like this keyboard is just clunky to play on. I could have made that jump, but there is also that tree right there, so I think I'm just gonna chop this one. Then I'm gonna go back and chop that one over there. I need seven stack 24 stairs. That's why I'm chopping all of this. And I already have a stack and 10. So yeah, not exactly the greatest. Oh, come on. I've That's it, I'm going back home. Saplings in there, sticks in there. I'm gonna move that text box down to the bottom. There. Now it's not. Now you can actually see my absolute poor performance and other information. What are you doing in my house? I just like tree hopping. It's so fun. Ah, until you fall. You're supposed to be chopping trees, not having fun. But who says you can't have fun while you chop trees? Oh, I guess you can't have fun while you chop trees because you end up using your pickaxe on a leaf. Maybe this will sabotage my chances of running around like a maniac. Actually, do I even have space? No. No, I don't have space for more logs. Oh, there goes that sapling. I have enough saplings at home. I just want to use this axe. I'm gonna beef. Really should. Farm set up. Get my own crop farm set up rather than having to rely on the villagers to leave some for me. I mean, that or I could just eat all the apples that I have. The apples might have to go. Yep, the apples gotta go. Actually, why don't I... There, now I can fit even more logs. Where are my apples? Actually, I'll take sticks. Because sticks are actually kind of useful. I'll take sticks for the next, like, 30 seconds. Wait, how big? If you could place down a stick, how big would it be? It's 2 planks, makes 4. So, a stick is the size of a half a block. A stick is the size of a slab. Why must I be cursed with this information? The knowledge that one Minecraft stick has the same volume as one Minecraft slab, meaning it's half a meter cubed. Why does anyone need that much stick? Why would anyone ever need that much stick? Where'd that log go? There it is. That tree will be the next to go. Oh, there. There. There's one more. There it is. Hey! That's the perks of having fast leaf decay. Alright, this is the next tree to go because it has one of my logs on it. Two. Oh. Okay, this is a 6. And this one's a 4. Alright, I want one of those 5 trees. Perfect. Perfect. Off to the crafting table to go condense everything and then kill this donkey. Because I need lots of leather. Oh, that is a lot more stair than I thought. I'm gonna put down these beds. Even though there's no roofs on these doubles. Lots of houses. Let me grab some of these stairs. I should have more than enough. Oh, wow. No. 5, 6. One stack remains. I'm putting that bed in the right spot, am I? That's all the beds, so I calculated that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stacks and 26. I think that's enough stairs. Now let's just build everything and then I'm good. Let me craft another axe. I know it's the block light. It only goes down to 6. Okay. And pop the crafting table utility. And pop the planks up here. Grab myself the netherrack. Grab myself the windows. 3 ingots. 2 sticks. That's a stone cutter. Off to build some housing. No. No one in chat quite yet. I need my planks. Actually, I need another log. I know exactly where to get a log. It's called right up here. And I get some free torches with it too. Remember when those lamps were made out of black wool? Just put the rest of these planks in. That'll be down to 1 plank. Probably could have calculated how many crafts it would take and then how many logs it would take, but with building villager houses, it's always good to have excess stairs because stairs are ridiculous in their expensiveness. Stairs. Nope. Netherrack. Stairs. Don't mind the bee rallies. That is very much how bees are intended to look. Ooh. we go. With the windows, here, I'm gonna put the windows in actually real quick. With the windows, that house is complete. And more glass panes. Actually, I'm gonna need to cook up a bit more sand or get librarians real fast. This should be the last of the glass panes. There we go. That's my plank. That's stairs. Need netherrack. Now. Build up the rest of these old stairs. And that'll be this house complete. And then I can start designing the library, which is also going to include cartographers, not just... Or do I get started on oceanfront property? I might get started on the oceanfront housing. Okay, so... outside of the lack of mossy cobblestone, which makes sense that there's no mossy cobblestone, because these houses are, well, brand new. They should look identical to the other ones, and that's what that one looks like. And this is what that one looks like. Perfect. Let me go to the actual double in the village. Well, one of the okay, those are all stairs. Should have a fairly roomy ceiling. And indeed, it does. Okay. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna get this last roof on. Nope. Plenty more where that came from. Boom. 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 I'm actually gonna try to do the double first next time. I'll try that out. And it is the middle of the night. I'm gonna get this roof finished up real quick. Oh, so we started with what? 12 stacks and change. I gotta get some street lamps up in this village. And I just tore one down. We're not gonna talk about that. New street lamps, ones that don't look outdated. I feel like the reason that the original, like that these street lamps are the way they are is because they didn't want to mess with people. They didn't want to mess too much with the Plains village, and that's understandable. That was like the default village. It's a bunch of creepers. There's one walking right toward me. Get away. Get away. You're dead. Get away. Get away. You're dead. Quit moving. And you're dead. Stay away. Stay away. You're dead. I'm gonna try building the double on this side. Just because it's lower. I Yes, that is how roofs work. Honestly, that does look kind of good. But that's not how the villagers do it. You want to make the villagers as best as possible. I'll leave that one up, because then I'll use that. I kind of miss the old E-shaped house. Back on the 360 version, that was the style of house that me and my siblings all fought for. Like, I get the tea house. No, I get the tea house. No chets. Actually, I'm gonna finish up these doubles before moving on to the rest of these singles. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up these doubles. I have enough ethically mined iron. I didn't even have to break this pillar, I can just parkour. Absolute parkour legend over here. Please forget the fact that I jumped off of a tree like 3 times today alone. please disregard the fact that menu music is playing right now. That is a bit loud. How loud even is it? It's not too loud. I'm still going to turn it down a little bit. 30%, that should be a plenty. You can still hear it in its quieter moments, but it's not in your face loud. Or I guess in my face loud because it's on my headphones. I'm gonna go in the house and break that one stair. And that should be the house done, not yet. Although that does look good. This is the last of these doubles. The houses are quite close together, but this is meant to be a housing complex. I'm surprised there's not baby villagers running around everywhere. I also just placed these beds down now, so that could be the entire reason as to why there's none of them running around. Give it a few days, there'll be more unemployed villagers than I know what to do with. Which is exactly why I'm going to be building the library. Oh. But any more where that came from. Now. Oh, I could have left this one up. Left this one up and just worked on this single. Ooh, excuse me. Stairs for everyone. Alright. And that should be all the stairs that I need at this point. 5 stacks remain. It's actually a good number. Each of these houses requires a stack plus. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing. I'm building housing so you can have more neighbors. Hopefully none of them are like that Flanders loser. Shoot this roof and then that'll be house finished. I can decide whether I want to do the waterfront housing. I guess not. Because I do want to get to designing this library so I can get actually good enchantments. And because I want the library, I need to not farm that because I still have stacks and stacks of paper in my house. I have more paper than I know what to do with. Actually, I know exactly what I can do with them. Boom. Boom. Those in there. In there. Fences and gunpowder. Glass. I'm gonna use stairs as my markers. Okay. So, Vine Farm's probably gonna need to move. Probably same with Cocoa Farm too. So I need what? One more. 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll get me 24 spots. If I do 5 of them, that'll get me 20. And then the last one. And then the last one can get me cartography tables. Bruh. Yeah, so this size works. The Vine Farm's probably gonna have to move. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have to, though. I don't know, it does look kind of ugly, though. Especially because it's made out of pumpkins. I'm gonna give these guys some more seeds. Here. Look progressive yield sugarcane farm. craft even more paper with this because I'm probably going to be getting emeralds mainly through the paper trade until I have iron traders. Now at that point, once I get myself some diamond gear, be one more. There it is. No, there should be one more. I should end with an even number. 48. 48 seems right. Craft all of this into paper. Yeah, 9 stacks and 48. That is quite a lot for that size farm. Craft it all into paper. Alright, I'm gonna need to craft lecterns. Well, I'm gonna need to craft bookshelves. With those bookshelves, craft lecterns. And even just keep some as bookshelves to use in the actual library itself. Let me get the stairs back. So I can place these stairs where all the workstations are going to be. And 3 blocks. And 2 blocks. And there we go. And the back. And then on the back wall, I kind of like the idea of having a map of the village. Alright. 4 of these will be cartography tables, so maybe on one of the side walls will be the map. That'll make it a more square map. Actually, I could do like a 4x4 square of the village area. Full zoom. It'll be like the village map. 2 blocks and then one more, so 3 blocks out. Two blocks and then one for the wall. And this is where the wall will be. All the way up. Strange, all of these actually have to go back a couple of blocks. So, boom, 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 boom. And back to 2 blocks is there. Actually, I have that back wrong. That's 3 blocks. That's 2. And that's only 2. That should be 3. So that should be back here. And then I have to go 3 blocks out from that. This one should be here. And then that'll be down here. And there we go. That's the entire outline for the village library. No chats. Okay. That's the outline of it. Right now I'm just gonna get the library all constructed. I'm not necessarily gonna worry about like getting the enchantments because I don't even have the gear. I don't even have villagers to get the gear yet. Yeah, this vine farm is gonna have to move. What I might be able to do is put the map, like do a glass floor, lava beneath it, and then put down a map of the village there. Or like a world map. So I might do a zoomed out map on the, ooh, I like that idea. Like a zoomed in map of the village. A bunch of banners that tell the various districts. And then and then a large, and then a zoomed out map of equal sizing. Equal size map in terms of blocks here, but of a full zoom out map with like the village's location. the village's location, spawn, and various other locations. Like a designated mining desert. Maybe So, I might put the banners at the nether portals, actually. Um, one of the banners will go at the village's portal. That'll be the village. That'll be the village banner. Or like, yeah, village banner. I might have an industrial district. Might not. I don't think I will. I don't know. Stronghold portal. Slime chunk portal or slime farm portal. That's gonna keep it lit. And boom. There we go. I may do what I did over here with the houses and just do a stone brick wall. Okay, good. But do a stone brick wall around the outside. Like 1 block of clearance. And then a stone, a stone brick wall all along these blocks. And then the actual wall block to go over it. And ooh, I'm gonna go grab my shears so I can tear down this vine farm. If I need it, I'll set it back up. Ugh. Wow, wow. My shears are almost done. How many vines did I just harvest? Oh, stack 14. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and let me bring this dirt out. Another block. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. Fill this in. Good. There we go. That road has been destroyed. It led nowhere. And it would never lead anywhere, so no need for that road. More tree chopping awaits me. Do I have to push this back another block? I'm not gonna push back another block. I'm just gonna have it flush. Gonna need to push it back another block. No, ooh, I like that idea. All the blocks out of shell, I'll do stone bricks. Those basically stone brick foundation. All those blocks need to be stone bricks. 6. 6, 21, 6 and 22 is 28. Alright, I need to cook up 28 cobblestone. Craft that all into stone bricks. $28. It's 4 coal. That shouldn't take long at all. I have yet to get a diamond chest, or a diamond block, and or an emerald block. But once I have those 2 blocks, all of these will be done. Marked, even. I completely forgot to check chat at noon. I'll do that real quick when I sleep. Well, I guess all the beds are already occupied, because those attempts just failed. And no chats. Google, what do I have in that Google Doc? I have luck and lure. I don't think I need luck, nor do I need lure. And enchantment. Select all numbered lists. That's 21. I only have 20 stations. I don't need a fishing rod enchantments. It's 19, and then probably smite. I'm gonna put smite in there. Because it's smite 5x. Smite 5x, it'll easily destroy the wither. After I use it to go wither mining, of course. Birch sign, oak stairs. That's a plant, that's a plant, that's a plant, that's a plant. That's a broken tool. Oh, almost broken. I need to get these paper villagers stat. And I'm gonna get these stone bricks in. the stone cutter, and away I go. Stone bricks. Ah, perfect. Yeah, because then these blocks won't be visible, and all those blocks won't be visible. Only these ones. But I'm not going to have a basement of this thing. Um, what's my plan? I think on the side with the cartographers, whichever I make that, if I can land on the stair, there you go. Whichever side has the cartographers, I don't know which yet. Maybe that side, maybe this one, I don't know. Whichever side I ends up having a cartographers, that'll be the side that has the max zoom out, max zoomed out maps. And then it'll be the max zoomed in maps for whichever side just has the librarians. Yeah, and then, yeah, I think that works splendid. I need 4 cartography tables. Let me craft that before I craft all of the paper in the books. I do have wheat seeds. Okay, I need to craft. I have half a stone hoe. It's not enough. I'm going to craft an iron hoe. I'm gonna go up, make repairs, farm whatever wheat I can. Go up here, make repairs. I'll craft the cart tables. The cartography tables. There we go. This entire half of the entire field is becoming beetroot. Yeah, carrots and beetroots, or carrots and potatoes. I think those are extinct from this field now. I think they ate all the, get out of here. I think they ate all the carrots and potatoes. That's why I kept a wand of both. Nine wheat. And there's literally no. There's a carrot. No, that's 3. 4? That's gonna be. I don't know. I don't think there's any potatoes down. I don't think there's a single potato. You guys are doing a bad job. You lost all your potatoes. Alright, I need one more wheat. Actually, I don't need one more wheat. Yes. But I'll take it. Time to breed me some cows. Come with me, cow. Nope, this is a cow club only. Sheep, get out of here. How many eggs is that? 12. Um, I could probably make myself an automatic chicken farm. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna make my own wheat farm somewhere. Eh. Okay, I'm good. No, not yet. Game, are you gonna lag or are you not gonna lag? Which one? I think that's a good spot. Yeah. As long as it doesn't get blocked by any villagers, it's fine. Honestly, I might set the pigs free. I don't see a use for them really outside of food, and I'm gonna have food covered with all the cows. Eventually, once I get it started back up. I completely missed chat again, and there's nothing in chat. Alright, eggs in there, dirt up here. I'll keep the hoe on me. Chop trees. Kill any leather that I find, whether it's a cow, horse, donkey, doesn't matter. Actually, those are the only 3 leather sources. A little bit of lag as I'm reloading chunks. Donkey, donkey! Listen, I need a lot of books, okay? I heard another donkey. I know there's another donkey around here. I think there's another donkey. Alright. I'll have to continue back to continuing the tree grind. No pig. I guess the sword, the best way to chop a tree. These 6 tall trees are the best oak trees. They don't give you as much wood, but it's all just easy to chop. Why is there no old growth forest? You have old growth forest for all the other trees except oak. Why is oak the odd one out? Oak is like the most basic tree in the game. I mean, I guess it can be found at other places. So maybe they don't want to buff oak that much. But even then, it's hardly a buff. I really don't see any problems. Because someone can just set up their own giant forest anyway. I think I heard a donkey back there. Yes. There he is. Free leather, not bad, if I do say so myself. No chat. I see a light poking through. There it is. One more up there. There we go. I knew that sneeze was coming. That's why I had it muted. Good old Sweden. I almost asked where are all the cows, but I just remembered I murdered the entire cow population after stealing 2 of them. My axe is like, hanging on by a thread. Yet I still don't think this is enough logs. I'm gonna be getting rid of this entire artificial forest. And still, probably not enough, not close to enough logs. I don't know, 5 stacks? 5 stacks is a lot, I will say. Nowhere near enough. Because after the library, it's more housing, probably a butcher shop too then. That's not the way to my house, this is the way to my house. Do I have any more leather? No. Okay. And no chats. Alright, well I need to craft another iron, 2 iron axes, so I'm gonna quick do that. Then keep mining, chopping trees until that entire artificial forest is all gone. There is a natural forest over there, but I would like to keep that natural forest a natural forest in case I decide not to keep that a natural forest anymore and turn it into an artificial plains. That's a horse. Okay. I know what I'm doing after this tree. There's one that I missed. There it is. There's another one that I missed. Found it. Got them all. And one leather. Thought I saw another one. And that's all the trees. What am I at? Just over 6 stacks. And go check on this other wheat farm over here. After crafting up book. Ah, shift right clicking does the same as shift left clicking. Oh, I did not know that. And check on this farm over here. None of it's done. But I do have an extra sheet for it. Plop. The cows to the cow. To the cows, 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 to the cows. There's the other cow. There's the other cow. 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 Make cow. Alright, let me get that crafting table from the chest, pop it over there. I do have apples, so I'll keep breeding cows until I'm out of apples. I'm at 55 apples. Not bad, if I say so myself. Let me trade in these sticks for more emeralds. Mr. Fletcher! I've come to sell sticks. I don't have that much flint. I do have that much gravel, though. I could do that. I do have plenty of arrows, so I'm gonna keep my emeralds for now. I'm gonna go put them in the emerald chest. Getting an emerald block is going to be real easy. Even though I say how much I love to play on servers, I find it kind of... Okay, I find it kind of odd that I'm finding enjoyment just playing single-player survival. I, like, it's odd. Let me grab the crafting table. Alright, and a... Alright, and build the frame. I'm actually going to go 5 blocks since I do want the map to be 4x4. Boom. I really like the look of the open roof on that, so I might do a similar thing here, except use slabs instead of stairs. Alright, am I gonna do wood planks on the outside? I do need to go coal mining, so I might use cobblestone. But for now, floors, what by what? So started with 64. Sorry, so it's 16 by 16 by 20. Right, 64, yeah, 16 by 20. 16, that's 320 blocks. That's 5 stacks. I don't think that evenly divides by 6, but it's all. But even then, the requirement's probably a lot less than 5 stacks. Because it'll only require 2.5 stacks of blocks. You know, in low amounts, slabs are in large amounts, in high amounts, slabs are better because it's what no chats. It's 16 by 20 is 320. Divide that by 6, take 54, multiply it by 3, 162, which is a little over 2.5 stacks of planks. Okay, so that's 5 stacks of slabs. Craft all of those into planks. 2.5 stacks. It's just over that, so Do that, and then keep going. It's this way. And then keep going. Until it's 5 stacks. Alright, so that's 3. That's 4. And there we go. 4 slabs to spare. Rather than using over a stack of logs, it use like half a stack maybe. Alright, I'm gonna keep those stairs there because of the layout. I do need a ton of bookshelves. Yeah, I'm getting rid of these. I can just put them back down, it's easy enough. Yeah, a ton of bookshelves. What are you guys doing in the library? It's under construction. I'm gonna go, while my mind's on it, I'm gonna go breed these cows again. Should have 4 slabs left over if I did everything right. How many bookshelves am I gonna need? It's 9 for each thing. And there's 12 things, so it's 12 by 9, 100 and 12 by 9 is 108. Can you guys move? Move. Thank you. Bruh. Guys. Guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do about windows. For the map areas, no windows. So on the sides, there's gonna be like windows where the bookshelves are. Then I think front and back, windows where the halls are. Or aisles, I guess they would be. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know anything about libraries or terminology for libraries except bookshelf and book. I just realized I could probably trap an Enderman in a boat and put it where the zombie is. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. 3 blocks, boom, 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 2 blocks, boom, 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 3 blocks, boom, there we go, boom, 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 boom. I guess I could use walls for this one. I could use a wall block to add some depth, because it's not like I'm putting anything against the walls, except for maps. Yeah. Uh, Nothing. Okay. Um, I could do wooden plank walls. I don't think any of these have plank walls, except for that one way over there, and even then, it's only on the top half. What about the Fletcher shop over here? No, the Fletcher shop uses cobblestone. Okay, I'm using cobblestone. No, it only uses... Ooh. Most of the village uses cobblestone, though. I'm using cobblestone. Um... Hmm. If I use wooden planks, I can finish this up now. I could just sub wooden planks in, but I also need those planks for tons of bookshelves. And because I need it for a ton of bookshelves, I can't waste any logs even that I don't need. Yeah, so no, I'm not gonna be. Let me just see, how tall will a bookshelf be? 'Cause right now I'm thinking 3 blocks. Yeah, yeah, I think I like to look at 3 blocks. And there we go. That's the entire layout for the library. I just need to go cobblestone mining. Because actually, do I even have remotely enough cobblestone? If I have enough cobblestone for the bottom, I'm not going to have enough for the roof. Because yeah, I'm probably going to use stone brick roofing. It doesn't look too out of place. It looks like something that the villagers could do. Especially if they had a, oh no, that's not enough. Like 4 3/8 stack. Nope. Cows to the cow farm. Away! Actually, there's still only 3 cows. There we go. And I need to check up on my wheat farm over here as well. Nothing. Alright. Place down this cobblestone and then I think I'm gonna call it there. could do stone bricks. I could do stone bricks on the bottom layer. On the top layer, A, that's going to be where the roof is, and B, I think I'm just going to keep it cobblestone, but B, that's going to be planks. I don't know why I did A and B there. But that's where the roof is. It's going to be planks on either side where there's not window. It takes a stack. It takes a stack and 6 to complete one thing. I'm gonna do 2x2 windows, so block, 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 and then block, 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 block. Go from there. Yeah, I like the look of that. Even that takes a lot. And there we go. And then just repeat this pattern for the most part on this next one. This is the only change. And yes, I do have enough. I did not think I would have enough. If I did solid walls, I would not have enough in the slightest. And there we go. That's the entire bottom section. That's all filled in. That space is going to be used for maps. Actually, might change these side windows around to be a 1x2 window. Yeah, because I do want one block here. Okay, so just the ones on the ends. 2x2 on the ends, maybe a 2x1 as well. Okay, now I can do two 2x2s. And then that'll leave enough for a 4x4 map. Okay. There, and there. Alright, that looks pretty good. And a couple of doors, I have those at home. Yep. couple of doors, and then this thing is the walls for the library are just about complete. I just need to cover the windows. And a couple more for my house. Yeah, I like the look of this a lot. I am going to use slabs. So, what's that going to look like? Okay, and to set these planks, outlines. Okay, so that'll be a bottom slab, or top slab, bottom slab. Four, three, three, two, two, one, one. Alright. And then here, it is 4 blocks tall. That lends itself well to this circular window. That's the 12 pane circular window. There's a 2x2 and then all sides. And there we go. That's all the planks. I don't look too bad. Yeah, no, this does not look that bad at all. I actually really like the look of that. Oh, I don't need that. Do I? Yes, I do. And sleep. Yep, he noticed a zombie. And boosh. Excuse me, are you supposed to be in this house? Yes? Okay, then carry on. No checks. Actually, no one in at all. Huh. Bonk. Cow time. But before cow time, how is this doing time? Okay, there's some. I just punched you 3 times, doesn't that mean scram? I killed a chicken entirely by punching it. I don't say I'm powerful, then I don't know what does. To the cows. The cows. To the cows, so I can breed them for some leather. I heard a chicken egg. I heard a chicken lay an egg. Where? Where? Okay. Plenty more chickens in that farm. Walk slightly that direction. Walk very slightly that direction. Yes. Yes. So that's how the in-village iron farm works. Ooh, that's a pretty good haul. I haven't checked that thing in a few days. What are you doing? I guess we're happy about something. Oh, I think he's trying to jump up there. Alright. Let me show you how it's done. You do it just like that. Okay? You do it just like that, okay? Guys, that's gonna be a window anyway. You don't need to jump up there. Stop going in my house! That's why I have the stone cutter outside! I'm gonna get these guys to stop being so happy about this hole in the wall. There we go. And the other guy just doesn't care about the library anymore. Honestly, same. Oh, I'm out of glass. Cows aren't ready to breed yet. I just brought them. Hmm. Hmm. I have some glass. I can fuck that real quick. I have some sand. I have 15. Or do I have more sand than that? I have 15. I need like 3 pieces of sand. And that gets me almost a stack. Alright, now it's time to mine this up. I have 6 coal. It's not even gonna take me through a stack of sand. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go coal mining next time I go cobblestone mining. Playing water music. The game knows. The game knows. Get rid of 1 funny looking piece of sand for 42 other pieces of sand. Gladly. Maybe I should have built the villager apartments instead of the housing complex. Because at least with the villager apartments I could expand up if I really needed more villagers, but... Alright, well, I guess that's all for today. Because, yeah, I'm out of coal. I don't know why, I just wanted dual veal beef. It's because beef tastes good, okay? Beef is good. Unless you are vegan, eat beef. Alright, well, yeah, that's where I'm gonna call it. See ya.